Hello, greetings, everyone. Yes.
Okay.
Daction, regular vaccine, right here with Holyshine. Yes, I.
Yes.
So, we're gonna be Holyshine is gonna present to us, what she got for us, and I've been reading Holyshine.
Yes.
First and foremost, I want to say hello to Holyshine, and
Hello everyone who is watching.
and we are glad to have you right here on
Thank you.
our station.
Google Cast.
Yeah. And don't forget, Holyshine, she is a founder as well of Radio Vaccine.
Yes,
which
thank you.
is rebranded as La Vaccine 77.3 FM. You can catch this our live streams via online radio box and
Yes.
other directories. Yes, I. So, Holyshine,
Yeah.
I would like you to introduce yourself, before we go into, the wonderful stuff I would love to hear and the world global nation, to hear.
Yes, I am a public therapist, and everyone is telling me for me to be able to be a fully public therapist, I should be sharing also my challenges I go through everyday life, especially the radio. I found it when we're going through the pandemic.
Yeah.
And also, I was just like 2.5 years giving birth.
Yeah.
So also, it affected me, and I suffered what they call postpartum or postnatal depression.
Yeah.
Topping up with the pandemic, I had to figure out what to do. Maybe I thought if I open a radio where we can talk about the challenges we're going through, help each other, support each other, to care. As you're going to see on this program or challenge I'm doing of 7 days, Happy Fuels, you're going to see when you care, when you hug, when you kiss, when you think about something happy, you can release some hormones in your body that can instantly lift up your mood. So that is what even the radio, it should be more based. Anything that we can have that can help us to boost up our mood, our well-being lifestyle of every day.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's really, really, really wonderful.
And thank you very much to have helped me so much to open it. Because for me, I'm the founder, but you are the engineer. Without you, I can't talk on it. I can't put my programs. I can't do nothing. So I'm the founder, but you're the backbone of Radio Vaccine. Thank you very much to have taken your time, open it for us, and also accept to be patient in hearing all our challenges we're going through. You gave us your ear. You were a very good listener. So only listening to us, he has healed many of us. You know who there are many, the youth, elders, children, everyone that you have lent your ear to listen. They have went through the pandemic, the lockdown. At least they remain, we didn't lose nobody. Nobody remain in a really challenging situation. At least we are okay now. Thank you very much.
We're glad to be here. We are glad to be here with the Holyshine. Yeah,
Yes.
Guys, don't forget Holyshine. She's a good vocalist as well. I'll say.
Yes, yeah. But
entertainer, a nice one. You feel me?
It's not like vocalist or singing. Is just to speak out. I would say speak out singing. I sing to speak out. I don't know if I sing to entertain because I haven't seen or I haven't got that much feedback to see in terms of singing. But in terms of speaking out, I've got a lot of good
Oh man,
feedback. Thank you very much,
man,
everyone.
trust me, trust me. Me was good the feedback. I know what I'm talking about. You understand? I know what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Okay.
The people who love the first of all the message and the tracks themselves.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Thank
perfect.
you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, perfecto. Yeah, so
Yes.
to give you a little bit of hint, Radio Levoxin, we started it in 2020, you understand, where the pandemic, you understand, became something else in between of the lockdowns. You understand,
Yeah.
that's when the radio was opened up, but also as we are running the YouTube streams and as well all other directories, you just have to go and
Yes,
type
I
in,
remember. Oh
Radio
my goodness.
Levoxin and
It's
Levoxin
crazy.
77.3 FM. Jamming with you. Don't forget that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, for me, it's my first time to Google Cast. So
Yeah.
if I may be having some behavior, I don't know how to
No, it's
carry
okay.
my
It's
just excuse me, it's
cause
my
it's
first time.
natural. It's natural. You
Thank
understand?
you, thank
And
you.
it's natural, and we love the naturality. You get me? It's everything is
Thank you
natural.
very much. Thank you.
Definitely.
Yes,
Yeah. So we'll send our shout outs to each and everyone watching this show and
yes.
everyone
Hello, everyone
listening to
here.
Radio the Vaccine. Big up on
Yes.
yourselves and continue doing what you're doing. You understand?
Thank you
Continue
so
doing what
much.
you're doing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So, Holyshine,
Yes.
I was reading this message to the group.
Yeah.
You linked to us. You understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So, which I would love you to elaborate for us for the global nation cause when I was reading it, it has really things which you understand, which we have been missing out. I would say myself, I had never until you yourself, you understand,
Yeah.
hitting on this point. I had never really focused my mind on stuff like this. First of all, one thing is the brain. I had never focused on my brain.
Yeah. People they tend to forget that brain is the engine, like how you always call it, is the drive, like for computer.
Yeah,
Yeah, is the drive. But for a car or for anything, is the engine.
yeah,
A car without an engine, it can look as beautiful as you want. You can sit down inside and be comfortable, be warm, but it's not gonna move. So without a brain, we can't move, we can't function. The brain is the main part that tell our minds, tell our nerves, send the hormones. So they always say happy brain, happy heart, happy genitals. Because the blood flow. The blood flow will flow nicely, pump nicely in the heart,
yeah,
pump nicely in the muscles, all the
yeah.
muscles we have. So
Vi-
the brain is the most
vi-
important.
Victim radio have had that.
Yeah. But also, the brain is also supporting with their own strong backbones like liver, kidney, those are lungs for air, oxygen to pump, the heart, obviously. So those they're also important organs we should always look for because they can help us to release those hormones. Those who are called fuel. The fuel, because even a car with an engine, with the body part is there, without that petrol, diesel to start, it's not gonna start. It's impossible. So hormones, we should never neglect them because they're the one that can drive you crazy or calm you down or give you a happy life, make you slim or big or make you who you want to be. They can even work on your mental state. Just as tiny as you are, the hormones, they can change your whole well-being. But if they are working nicely in coordination with their parents' brain, heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, then the whole 78 body parts, as I hear we have 78 main body parts, they will be all in harmony and you'll be having a well-being life. That's what the researchers, big researchers, they are telling us now. And those the things they obviously they have to be supported with oxygen, they like in electricity to make fire. You can see yourself to make fire, you need like air and then heat and then a material to ignite, to start off the fire. So think about it that way. We need oxygen, we need heat or sunlight or sunshine, anything on our material to make the blood flow nicely. Then it's flow by pumping the heart and then go with the brain directing where everything goes.
Yeah.
The more we understand that, more we may even live eternally.
So, tell us about how can we make our brains happy?
So to make our brain happy is a big challenge. Is a very big, because if you make it also too happy, it's not good. And if you make it not happy, it's not good. So you need to balance. You need to learn how to balance happiness. So what makes you happy? There are some people that can just tell you stroking their children or stroking a dog is enough, they're happy.
Yeah.
There are people who eat the right food and they're happy. There are people who can listen to music, dance, and they're happy. There's someone who can go under the sunshine and the moonshine, they're happy. So happiness is to do with individual understanding or individual choices. What makes you happy? But if I am a big believer, if your hormones are driving goodies, nice stuff to the brain and the heart and the, genitals, lungs or the kidneys everywhere, I'm very sure we will see some happiness or smiles. See now, you're happy. So we will see some smiles and happiness.
Who doesn't want the genitals, to be happy?
Who doesn't want the heart? Who doesn't want the brain?
Yeah,
Who doesn't want everything? Even the eyes, everything. We should cherish everything. Every single body part, the 78 body parts we have. We should cherish because they have a little part to play. Those who may not have all of them, because I may not even have all of them, but those I have, they can work together. The beauty of a human is this. We saw this research where someone lost a big chunk on their left brain, like that. Big chunk. So I think if you lose left is the right side, because we are like scissors like that. If something is here, you're gonna be paralyzed like left. You have on right or left like that. So the person couldn't speak, couldn't do nothing, but because he was positive, he started allowing his brain to tell other organs to help that part that is not working, what he was doing, for them to do it. The person started talking, doing things, but the thing still there, the chunk is off, there's nothing that has grown back, it's just the other organs, they are working to help. To help. It's like if the left arm is off and the right arm is doing what the left arm was doing. So they work in harmony. If you have a happy brain and the happy brain is sending signals everywhere, help this person to be healthy, to live young, to be pleasant, to have good, pleasant life, or to talk like that, it can happen. It's just individual effort we have to make.
That's a great thing. That's a great study for real. And how do we educate ourselves, to know to know that this is the right moment, or this is this is why I have to tackle, something like that.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity. Anyone at any second they will be listening to us to start right away. That is the
That
moment
is
to
the
start.
right moment.
For you, this is the moment to start. For me, this is the moment to start. As soon as you hear, start.
As
As
soon as
soon as you hear,
as soon as
this
you
is what
land
I'm
on
going
it,
to say,
it's like bringing you a plate of food. You understand? Because I've never had people who say, "Should I start eating?" They start eating.
exactly.
They start
When a
eating.
baby is born, nobody tells the baby to start crying
Yeah.
for food or for breastfeeding. It's instant. So we can instantly make ourselves happy. You just get the information, you are aware. Being aware itself, it can instantly lift up your mood.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this, and if anyone will hear me can also translate in all languages possible.
Yeah.
So we all know at least how to be happy is by our choice not to be happy. I would rather hear now people are not happy because they choose not to be happy. But I no longer want to hear that people are not happy because they don't know. Now we know.
Mm.
Now we know I took my time to do this research. I put it in a simple words, simple. It's just a short article that anyone, even the kids, they can take their time and read. So I even write it like as a form of letter, as you can see, as we are seeing it on our Google Cast. Yeah. So I can take opportunity and read it for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You
Thank
can
you.
help me to scroll down because I see up to here is what we. That's all I can see on the screen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I put it as hi, my loved ones, because I always believe every single human is my loved one.
Yeah.
So this message goes to everyone, everyone. Hi, my loved ones. To be able to have a happy day, we must have happy brains, for sure. Happy hearts, happy hormones. Hormones, those who may not know, hormones is the nerves that drives, is the drive of our well-being. Yeah. Happy liver. Liver is where I think cleans the toxin, cleans the bad stuff.
Yeah.
And then kidneys also is to filter. Kidneys, on the top of the kidneys, there are glands on the top of the kidneys, yeah? There are some two glands there that act immediately to protect you against any stress you may be going through. So it's very important not to be stressed, to be happy, so our kidney can remain young eternally. Again, I believe when we even rest, yeah, it's a rebirth. So yeah, you can help me to put that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
I
get you.
like this. It's Google Cast. I'm going to say it's nice.
Yeah.
So, and as you heard, we have 78 body parts that needs to every day functionize. You don't need to have all of them, but what you have, you can always make them to work in harmony of the other one to support and do what you don't have should be doing. So obviously, again, all those, our body, everything is supported by oxygen, heat. Think about how to make fire or electricity. We need air, oxygen, heat,
Mm-hmm.
then the material part we start off, yeah?
Yeah.
And the blood circulation, when the blood flows nicely, goes everywhere nicely, your hormones, your well-being, your mood, it will be even nice as well. So I read also a simple trick. Simple trick. Let me get a spoon. Yeah. A simple trick. You can take a spoon and massage here under your feet. Yeah.
Mm.
You
Well,
massage. You massage your face like that.
if I don't have a spoon, what do I use?
You can use even, let's say, a wood, even anything.
I have a coin here.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. You come when you do like that. So you massage every part of your body, how you feel,
Yeah.
relaxing, nice. Cause yeah, it can even here on the tip of the tip of the fingers. Yeah, you massage the tip of the finger. You use something. For me, I like to use the spoon everywhere. You can do the tip. So it makes you feel the blood flow is going, and it's make you can even instantly start seeing yourself smiling or laughing because it can instantly uplift your mood. Yeah.
That's great.
So,
That's wonderful. You know, because when you touch hair, you feel. You know,
yeah, yeah, you
you
can feel
feel
it.
you feel something is connected to the
Oh, you
brain. You know.
feel even nice. Can even I feel like I can just lay back and can even do it at the back of your neck here. Anywhere you feel tension, you feel anything. So it's nice. Even here on your nerves, if you feel a bit stressed or down. So that is a simple trick that everyone can afford. Also, in this, it's kind of later, but it's like I'm calling for people to be aware. It's awareness letter. That's why I said, therefore, here is what we can do to teach every day the new generation. Because if we don't keep teaching each other, the new generation, they're not gonna know. So they may miss out. So it's nice every day to
Definitely.
remind ourselves.
Definitely. I think that's what happened to my generation, maybe.
Yes,
There was
or even mine.
there was
Or
nobody
even
to,
mine.
you
Because
know.
our grandma, you may find they used to know, but us, they didn't teach us.
Yeah.
So we missed out. Yeah, we missed out. So then I am calling everyone to keep teaching the new generation, so they don't even get to say they didn't know. Now you know. Now you know. Even the new generation, the nowadays generation, they know. So I included my family to be able for me to remind myself on daily basis how we can do it,
Yeah.
including my daughter of 3 years. So now the generation of the 3 years people, they know. She will grow up seeing it, and maybe I will even print it out, put it in the bedroom, put it somewhere or on the fridge where we're gonna be seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. For us, the already damaged one, like us who already didn't know. Yeah. Do not worry. Do not worry. Instant, even this right moment, right now, we can start. Right now, we can start. And just practicing is eating and making yourself happy, little habits, a routine, habit routine of every day. So don't worry, yeah, because we can reprogram our brain. Brain is the most easy organ we have that we can reprogram. And the liver also, I was reading, it can repair easily. So don't worry and think you have damaged this. No, you can reprogram. Can reprogram your brain, can program your system and go back on the track. So because we can reprogram our brains to be happy, even happier than ever until we rest. Rest for me, it means death. Because there are people, they don't want to hear the word death.
Yeah.
So I found it, let me replace it with rest, at least with a happy rebirth. Because for me, I believe when we die, we reborn our Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Let's remind ourselves every day what I call happy fuels. Yeah. As we are already, so I wrote a letter also to remind myself those people who I can appoint as to lead the day, to remind us this almost every day. So I use my family. So everyone else listening can use also 7 people they know.
Yeah.
Appoint them as leaders of today, the leader of Monday, the leader of Tuesday, the leader of Wednesday, to only research or to teach more about that one few, so we don't get to forget about them. So for me, so I call it 7 days happy fuel challenge. So for me, I nominated myself the leader of Monday because I always call Monday Monday, Mother's Day, Monday. So I will do a research more. So if you can help me to,
Oh, okay.
right? Yeah.
Definitely.
I've sent it everywhere. I'll put on social media. I'll put it everywhere. They will see even Google Cast. So I hope everything is going well. So I appointed myself to be the leader of Monday in my family. So everyone else can appoint someone in their family to be the leader of the days. So Monday, I'll be researching, updating, looking for melatonin. Melatonin is very important fuel of our body because it's a hormone responsible for not aging, to remain young. Because like I told you yesterday, I went and they were almost looking at me like I'm a teenager. So if I use more balance my melatonin, maybe I will even look more younger, a baby. So it's responsible for not aging. It's anti-aging hormone. So when we sleep, as soon we go into darkness, our brain starts seeing it's dark. We are in dark. We have sleep. We are resting. It starts releasing, yeah, melatonin hormone, so we can repair the cells. It can repair. You remain young. That's why I start walking around 3 a.m. because that's where it's dark. So it's advisable to sleep with curtain close, everything away from light, so the brain doesn't get confused that it's still daytime when it's night.
Yeah.
And also they found having staring on blue light or blue stuff before you go to bed is not good because it may mislead the brain
Yeah.
and the brain think it's daytime. So it's good to spend like 1 hour before you finally close your eyes, being putting yourself in darkness. Start getting used to darkness, then shut the curtain. If you are aware it's not dark, put something on your eyes
Yeah.
so you can feel you are dark and then sleep. Then there will be melatonin will be released. You will be balancing. It may help you honestly to remain young. If I knew that long time, I wouldn't even been here.
I'm glad you're telling me that right now.
You may remain like that.
Are
You
you
may even be
serious?
more like a baby.
I
So
am
let's
glad.
pray.
I'm glad for this information.
Yeah. Okay. So on Tuesday, I
Yeah.
nominated my daughter of 3 years because she was born 14 February, which is a Valentine. Saint Valentine is a saint for love, heart, happiness of the heart,
Yeah.
of love. Yeah. So oxytocin, oxytocin is responsible for love feeling. It makes you feel you love things. You are in love or you love stuff. You are happy, a happy loving person. So those that are responsible, oxytocin. It lowers also the blood pressure. Yeah. You can get them. Simple things to get oxytocin. Like I showed you guys, massaging the tip. You can even massage it and you start smiling. You see, you start feeling happy. Hugging, stroking your dog's cat, hugging someone, your children, your partner, your loved one, or a stranger, going and shake a hand with a stranger,
Yeah.
smiling, happy, saying hello. Anything that make you feel care, you are caring, you are hugging, hugs. You can even hug or even have something be like that.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
you release
Definitely.
them. Easy. So they are very easy to
Because
release.
what would say, which is
So,
that is real correct,
yeah,
100%. Because
yeah,
recently here, I wanted to go for an haircut. So
yes,
but I delayed a week. But
yeah,
I
yeah,
kept thinking, I want to go for an haircut. I want to go for an haircut. But
yes,
I'm a bit like exhausted. I don't, you get it.
yeah,
So, but
yeah,
finally, I went for the haircut. But
yes, yeah,
because I went, I reached the salon. sat down. The barber was talking to this other, to the customer. You understand? They were
Yes.
talking about like
Yes.
football. I know football, but I didn't want to engage into their conversation.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I kept quiet.
Yes.
I couldn't keep quiet. I was like, I don't want to get myself familiar.
Yeah.
So, but when it was my turn, okay, I went, I sat down. The guy greeted me. I greeted him
Yeah.
back. Um, we started slowly talking, just here and here, talking about like global situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Talking about here, talking about this, talking about Russia, Ukraine,
Yes.
stuff here, stuff there. You gave me a lot of stuff. So just
Yeah.
in those few minutes of cutting my haircut, we
Yeah.
talked a bulk of stuff.
Yeah.
And talking a bulk of stuff, there's a lot of, I released. You understand? So
Yeah.
I went back, like, I feel relieved. I was like, is it just the
But
haircut or is the conversation? But
it's the haircut, obviously, because
yeah,
I told you massage release
yeah,
oxytocin
definitely.
immediately. And also, the researchers have found the main clue of living longer is socializing.
Yeah,
They saw people who are old age who eat junky food since they were young,
yeah,
but because they socialize every day, someone is waiting them to turn up every day, they remain alive. They don't even get sick. Their brain is always do your job, eat, do this, and go socialize. So they're always like that. They're always believing someone is waiting for them. So the brain is always happy, doesn't get sick, things because it's releasing. Tomorrow I'm going to socialize.
yeah.
Tomorrow there's someone I'm waiting to see. So they found that's the secret of living longer, reach 100 years.
You,
So it's not mainly about
you
how
know,
we eat. This is socializing.
because that's why what you're saying is 100% correct. I remember, do you know when we were young, we had like childhood was like a huge something like this. But the way you grow up you know, from let me say the stage of let me say when you start to go to school,
Yes.
when you start to understand, let me say by the age of 12
Yeah.
to the age of 13, that primary level. When you're in
Yeah. Yeah.
primary three, you're like, I still have a lot of years to go. But how
Yes.
they
Yeah.
go, you don't know. Because you wake up, you have these certain friends at school, you go, you have something new for that day. Then the
Yeah.
next day, then the
Yes.
next day, then the next day, then the end of year is done. You're in another
Yeah.
class. You're working for you're living to strive. You're living to strive. You're living to strive. Which that is
That's
one
it.
of
Zero to 10 years.
correct.
That's it. They are learning. They are learning what they're gonna use then in their adulthood.
Yeah,
So that's why you were like that.
definitely.
So on Wednesday, I appointed you
Oh,
Dakshan, Domapin, and Domapin. We found it. Most of the youth they crave for it. They crave Domapin. Domapin is responsible for our energy.
yeah,
Because the youth, they're energetic, they feed the youth, energies in them, yeah. So they are the one that you see, they always craving for dopamine
yeah,
more than everything else. That's why you find they're more into alcohol, drugs, and stuff like that to seek more of dopamine. But if they know now if they read this and they know, there's many ways of releasing dopamine in you naturally. You can eat fish, chicken, eggs, nuts, beans, cheese, dark chocolate
yeah,
when every time you feel low energy. But if you're a vegan or vegetarian like you, eat more beans with egg. Nuts. Chew some nuts.
Which yesterday I ate nuts.
Yeah, or
So
peas, all those things that can boost up your energy. Then you forget about the to get artificial dopamine.
what you're saying is great because I think sometimes even our body demands them, but we don't know. But the body demands them. It tells you.
Yeah, the body. That's what I'm saying. When you feel like the body is craving for it, first seek for the natural things, the fish, the eggs, the nuts, the beans. Then immediately to start seeking for alcohol or chocolate. Those things that they may be harmful. First, seek the healthy ones. When you see it's not adding up, maybe you can have a glass of wine.
Yeah, cause it's like you've hit the jackpot. Today I ate fish. Yesterday I ate the nuts. You get me?
Are you not feeling happy? Look even the big smile you're giving us. God knows when we last see that big smile. So on Thursday, I appointed our leader, Kuthum, your sister.
Yeah.
So for no pine free, no pine free. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing okay for American people or African. We don't pronounce. So they will see. They're gonna see on Google Cast what is there,
Yeah.
or they're only seeing us.
No, they're saying everything right here.
Okay, so they can see no pine free,
Yeah.
no pine free,
Yeah.
frying. Is responsible for our body to cope with high stress situations. Because sometimes you may get someone comes and make you angry, disappoint you, backstab you. Then you feel that verge, your heart is racing, you are angry, anger, high stress, or you have to finish your work, your boss is on your neck, you must finish, if not, you're gonna lose the job. So that high stress you are in, immediately, our nerve system release no pain free in our body just to cope and make you, calm down. So you may experience blood pressure, obviously, because you were under pressure. But when you have it, you calm down, it regulates your blood flow, yeah. And again, to maintain it there, it doesn't go up there. Or when you face with situation, it calms you down without using your nerves system. You don't get stroke, for example. Yeah, you can have a habit of eating banana, beans, dark chocolate, cheese, egg, fish, seafood. Those who are not allergic on seafood, they have found that they can boost, yeah,
Yeah.
the no pain free in your body. And when you are faced with some challenges or high, stress or pressure, they can balance. And on Friday, I nominated your brother Rahim, or obviously also for the other reason, not only because adrenaline sounds like, Rahim, but it's also, he loves Friday, it's his Friday.
Yeah.
Friday is his day. So adrenaline is responsible for fighting against stress. Our two glands in our kidney, the top of the kidneys, there's two glands. When you Google it or you look on kidney, you will see on the top of the kidney, there are things that they look like beans.
Yeah.
Yeah? So they release adrenaline. I don't know if you have ever seen when you are scared, or when maybe sometimes, maybe it can happen sometimes when you have a fear, or maybe a butterfly or a crush, yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't know how to carry yourself around the people. So those glands, they release.
You feel shy,
Yeah,
shy.
yeah, you feel shy, you don't know, you even feel like you're becoming numb.
You get a fear. You don't know where it has come from.
Exactly. So the glands will release adrenaline so you can calm down. So it's good not to be stressed all the time, so we don't damage our kidneys. We don't damage those glands, and they no longer work properly to
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
to tell us. So it's good to use them when it's really like high emergency. In meantime, have a less stressful life. Because I'm talking from experience. Before I knew all these things, I didn't know. I used to have high stressful lifestyle caused by my past life, my family challenges, life challenges, everything we go through. But now that I know they may damage my kidney, only the thought of thinking like that, I can just shut down and prioritize my kidney before anything else that is stressing me. Then I will just remember, let me call my happy hormones, the kickoff to give massage, relax, listen to music you love, or think about something that instantly can boost up your mood. Yeah, there are people who can remember maybe a happy moment they had, and
Yeah.
it boosts. But it's very important to opt for those happy images, happy memories, happy stuff, massaging yourself, your body, relaxation, listen to music, than to opt quickly for alcohol or revenge or, getting back to that or thinking about it. Don't opt for that. Forget about those things for that moment. Opt for what can at least revive your mood. What are the happy images you can remember? What are the happy moments you had in your life you can instantly think about and smile? Who do you love? You can think about that person you love, your child, your partner, your dog, your cat, your anything. Go on Google, put a happy image, stare at it, at least
Yeah.
lift up your mood a bit quickly, than to be there thinking how you're gonna revenge.
Yeah.
You may even die before you reach to that revenge because you're not releasing the happy mood. Yeah.
Definitely.
Saturday again, I appointed Suma, your sister, again because Saturday is her day, and I was lucky. It sounds like the serotonin. Serotonin is responsible for our happiness. When you even think about serotonin, immediately you become happy. And is responsible for our digestive system. Yeah. 90% of serotonin come from our intestine. So when our digestive system is good, we digest good, more the enzyme is gonna work nicely to release more serotonin in our body, and then immediately we'll be happy. Instantly you'll be happy. Because when you just eat something you love, you digest nice, you feel nice, you yourself you start even feeling happy, confident, you know, your mood uplifts instantly. So when you have less of serotonin, you start getting anxiety, depression, panic attacks. Because have you ever never be constipated? Your digestive is not good. You start sweating. You feel you're cringing. You feel everything is not going okay. You feel low mood, depressed, anxiety. You feel you can give up even life.
It
You
feels
can even give
sicky.
up on life. So those is because you have lack of serotonin in your body. Your intestines they are not working properly to release more. So things to do, we can eat again more bananas, yogurt, because they found a lot of yogurt can make your digestive system nice, flow nicely, and then it can release the serotonin. Yeah, vitamin D, which we get from the sun. So early morning, that sunshine of morning or late afternoon, like 3, that one you go sit down a bit under it.
The filtered
I
one.
was reading also, if you don't have time, or you didn't, or you have forgotten to go on the sun, you can always put mushroom or some vegetable under the sun
Mm.
and then eat them.
Mm.
Trick, a simple trick. You can put things to dry on that
Yeah.
sun, that type of sun I'm talking about.
Cause
Then you eat them.
I remember my grandma some time back. She
Yeah,
used to many mushrooms,
yeah,
and these hard yams, the yams which I had, the small ones.
yeah.
You know those ones.
The short one, the dwarf ones.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
here we call them bukopa. Call them bukopa.
Yeah.
So they used to dry them before they. It's like drying them, but they put them under the sun. So
Yes, you
man,
put them under the sun, mushroom especially because
yeah,
it can absorb.
mm,
But you can put even other stuff, maybe,
yeah,
we'll do more research of all the things you can put under the sun, then eat them. If you yourself you didn't go under the sun.
yeah, definitely,
So maybe Suma will elaborate more when she will do more research on serotonin. She will be
definitely,
updating us every Saturday. We will hear what's new to learn about it.
definitely.
So Sunday, I appointed my son again because it's his day. He loves Sunday, and also he rhyme also Ethan endorphins. So Ethan endorphins. It sounds just like endorphins.
Like
Maybe it's
dolphin,
endorphins, like those
dolphin.
endorphins.
Mm,
Dolphins, like
mm.
the dolphins, the fish, the dolphins, endorphins. So endorphins are responsible for pain relief. Some people they think even that endorphins can take the pain completely. No, it's just to alleviate the pain. That's why they take paracetamol. You can take ibuprofen to top up, because endorphins they're not gonna be fully take away the pain. You will need extra painkiller to then appease the whole pain. But every time you get a shock, or you get a wound, or you get a pain, or you are heartbroken, or physically you get a pain, endorphin will be released to
Yeah,
alleviate your pain. So if you have it, if you cultivate your endorphins every
mm,
day, you have them. So you will be feeling less. You'll be having a life with less painful life,
yeah,
because it will be appeasing your day. Yeah. So they can also, yeah, make you more happier, that you can perform most of all the tasks you give yourself to do. They can make you accomplish things because you are happy and there's no pain. You are happy, you're not feeling the pain, so you're feeling more you can do. You can reach your targets.
yeah,
That's why you see more athletes or people like that, they eat things, or they know how to have more endorphins to finish their goals. Yeah. So avocado, that's why maybe you can see you are finishing your task. You gave yourself, I'm gonna do this. You eat avocado, you find the day has finished, you have a start, you know, I mean, like, stuck on your chores, or on your target you have given to yourself, on your task.
yeah,
Yeah. So avocado, olives. Those who don't have olives in their country, like in Uganda, I've seen olives. They are the same as those that looks like grapes.
Which one?
Those you were trying to explain to me.
Oh, um, they are called jambula. I don't know how you call them in
Yeah,
English.
like those jambulas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're the same. So we're gonna research more on behalf of it, and more what we can do
Mm,
to increase our endorphins in our body, because endorphins they are very useful also to finish our task. To not to be lazy, not to always feel like
yeah. The problem, the
no,
problem,
not to
the problem,
procrastinate.
the
You
problem
can
here
even
is
help with
seasonal.
procrastination.
Oh,
Yeah, endorphins they are very important to stop procrastinating. So more we eat those avocado, olives, coconuts, yeah, and also we get the sunshine. So I give you guys here, you can do a picnic on avocado sandwich, nibbling olives, listening to your favorite music, drinking coconut. I'm very sure you may even finish writing a book if you're writing a book. You may finish composing a song if you're composing a song. You may finish your duties that your boss or your work or your home chores they are asking you to do. Definitely. So that's the most important things I wrote today. So I hope all we support each other to have a happy week, week after week, week after week, week after week, by reminding each other our 7 days happy fuels challenge. Let be a challenge that is our lifetime challenge.
Definitely.
If we never gonna spend, it's our lifetime challenge every day to have a happy week, happy week. We remind each other, all of us, every human who can hear that, can translate, can appoint some member of their families or friends to lead the day so we can keep reminding us. So if we find every other useful information, we share. So we share. So if I hear from my friends, from my family, from everywhere, the books I'll be reading or other researchers I'm following, I'll be sharing with you guys. Count on me.
We are so thankful.
It's my pleasure.
Right.
And talking is my pleasure. Sharing is my pleasure. I will keep up with it till I see, a new nation that is a happy nation. I would like to see a happy nation, a happy world,
Definitely.
and it can be achievable.
Because I think this, this should be applied to every study. You understand? Before even you become an adult, everywhere. Because first of
That's
all,
why I even appointed my 3 years daughter.
yeah, because they're understandable, and but the world wants to make them complicated when they are not.
It's because we were not aware. So that's why we should do all we can to keep teaching us this awareness, translate in many languages,
Yeah.
and they keep teaching the generation in their languages. So the awareness keep alive, keep going. So we keep seeing happy people. So until the happy people, they even overweight the sad people.
Yeah.
So we will go back to our happy nation, happy world.
Definitely.
Because if I knew all this before, honestly, I think I was going to be forever young.
I'm not gonna lie to you, even me too, if I knew this stuff. I swear. Maybe those days I was going mental, I wouldn't have gone mental.
No, not anymore.
You get me?
Anytime you feel like you want to get mental things, just even blend them or eat them. Listen to music, go to sunshine, do one of these things.
Make yourself
Even
happy.
the spoon, even the massage yourself, ask someone to massage you. Use oil to massage. Do all these things that you are not going to tell me there's no one or two that it can be easily to do immediately when your mood is down.
Just like how you ended the year, let's all support each other to have a happy week by simply reminding each other the 7 days happy fuel challenge.
Yes.
That is a big thing. The 7 days happy fuel challenge.
Yes. I'll keep talking about it till at least even me myself, more I talk about it, I'm happy, I'm happier. And people, they look at me or they talk to me, they say I'm happy, I'm happier. Immediately it can reflect on them to be happy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's pray. It goes wild. We see a happy nation.
Definitely. That first of all, that's it.
Thank you very much for inviting me on your Google Cast.
That is an uplifting, there's an uplifting thing, which I would say myself have been missing. I missed. You understand? But I'm glad I have someone like you in life, to come and educate me on something like this.
Thank you very
And
much.
I promise,
It's
with
my pleasure.
all the promises, you
Yeah.
understand, that I am from today, you understand,
Yes.
as I go to sleep
Yes.
and I wake up, which is Monday the next day,
Yes.
you understand, I am following the 7 days happy week challenge.
Thank you very much. And about sleeping, if your work star doesn't you work night shifts,
Yeah.
so you're gonna have to sleep daytime. Make sure you sleep where it's dark. Then when you're at workplace, make sure you work where there's light.
Yeah.
Because the brain, it can easily be led to what you want. You just let it know. Put those goodies there. And if you are capable of sleeping nice 8 hours, you program yourself. Even when you take a journey, you travel or you go out like dancing, yeah, once a while,
Yeah.
don't forget to repair by spending the most all the next 6 days sleeping regularly nice at night. Give time like 3 a.m. Give time your body to see that it's dark and release those hormones. Because that's the only time your brain will release those hormones when you are sleeping, you are resting, and it's dark. It's dark. The brain knows it's time to work, use the gland and release the anti-aging hormones. So the cells, your things you see, they will start being young. I told you, you can have gray hair. You start releasing nice those hormones, you're happy. You start seeing they're growing black. They're growing black. You have now black hair. Where you used to have gray hair,
Yeah.
they're now black. So if the brain can do such things, why not use it? All it's asking is to be happy. All the brain is craving, is begging, make me happy, I'll give you a happy life. Make me happy, I'll give you exactly what you're asking me to give you. You want to look forever young? Sleep. Be in the dark, shut down your eyes, dark, then allow the gland to start releasing anti-aging hormones in your body. Who doesn't want that? That's it. So even think about it, it makes me smile. And it reminds me, be happy, so the brain can give me back the happiness.
Yeah.
Simple.
Thank you, Holyshine.
Thank you very much for inviting me in your Google Cast. I enjoyed, I love it. I'm going just to go and spread the message everywhere. Everywhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are glad to have you here.
Right.
For
Thank
real.
you.
We are glad.
Okay. You have a wonderful evening. So I'll see you on WhatsApp.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So that was Holyshine,
Holyshine, Marie-Ange, Bisabe, Bebe. Those who knows me, they call me Bebe. My full name, those is Marie, which is like French, Mary, Marie-Ange, Mary Angel, Tusabe. Let's pray. So I'm saying, let's pray to have a happy nation, happy world, by just telling our happy brain to be happy and give us back happiness. By eating what can sparkle the happiness, by getting the sunshine, oxygen, things to make ourselves happy. Massaging, hugs, care, socializing. We'll make it. I am a believer that human being, we can make everything we want to. So you have a wonderful evening, all of you guys. And I shall see you in a bit.
Thank you. That was Holyshine.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
And we will meet again on our Radio Lavaccine
Google Cast
7.3 Google Cast right here.
Yeah, we may even start a meeting. Tomorrow is Monday, so I can
Yeah.
start
Yeah.
talking about what I have researched on our. For me, I'm the Monday one. Sorry, I wrote that down. What I have for me to concentrate on our melatonin. For me, I am a leader of
Mm.
melatonin on Monday. So tomorrow is Monday. I'm going to take my time. Every Monday when I wake up, I settle down. I will do first the research and update on melatonin until it becomes natural in me. So tomorrow we can meet again, maybe like a half an hour on your Google Cast, and then I will tell you what I have updated or researched more.
Ah, that's great.
And Tuesday, on behalf of Zoya, anyone can do. Then Wednesday, you will be
Yeah.
our guest and tell us what you have found on dopamine. And Zoya one is the oxytocin for
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
And we have Ethan on Sunday, endorphins, Rahim adrenaline on Friday, Kusum no norepinephrine on Thursday, and our beautiful Suma on serotonin on Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. We're going to hear even other people who they have appointed in their family or their friends to lead, and we learn more. Other, they may even increase other things to do to be more happier.
All right.
Until then, remain happy and engaged.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. And thank you to whoever is watching or
Yes.
listening on the radio station. You can never live
Yeah.
without Lavaxin FM. You understand? Lavaxin 77.3. You can check it out on online radio box. You understand?
Yeah.
As the directory. You get me? So
Yeah.
as also the website is in preparation, you'll be getting it sooner as soon as possible. And also on our Facebook page, don't forget to jump on it, Radio La Vaccine, and our YouTube page, Radio La Vaccine. Twitter as well, well as Instagram. Just check it out. We are everywhere, because if you're not everywhere,
At least happy.
all right, see you next time.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.